So if you wanna have a look at them, you can either join me or try it yourself. The
New basics, okay. Gold, whatever.
That everyone is gonna have. Everyone is gonna have the same support item. I can see boots are untouched. This is also untouched. And we're gonna go through all of the items.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the upgraded support item from what I understand. We're going forward. This is a new one. 20 attack damage and 4% movement speed. Further on, we have this one item, for sure a new one.
Ooh.
Tunneler, 15 AD and 250 health, so it's like similar to Phage, but doesn't have the passive that Phage has, but it evolves into new items.
Oh, whoa, a lot of new items. Ew.
Then we have this item, Steel Sigil, 15 attack damage and 30 armor.
They're really changing it up.
Going to Death's Dance or Guardian's Angel. Then we have
Hunting Guys
finally back. 1300 gold.
It should have never went away. That's an item that was unnecessary.
Similar to what it has been before. Brutalizer, long time no see.
Oh my god.
1337.
Whoa, that was like a brute. I'm like, what? That's a callback.
I'm glad they kept the gold. AD, ability haste, and lethality, very nice. We're gonna move towards the legendary items. What's new on this list? This is for sure new. Trailblazer, 250 health.
While moving, gain 20 movement speed, attack speed at max speed, create a trail, speeds up allies. That seems supporty.
40 armor and 5% movement speed. So while moving, you get movement speed, and at max speed, you create a trail that speeds up allied champions. So it's kind of like a
completely change zones.
Kind of like Deadman's Blade combined with something like Shurelia.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. How long does it last? Is it like... Oh, it's just leading everyone. That's really cool. It's like Singed Q. That's a pretty cool item.
Nice.
And try to find some new items. Dawn Core is for sure a new one. 40 ability power, 20 ability...
Gain 3%
haste,
heal or shield.
150% base mana regen. You gain heal and shield power and ability power per base mana regen. So it kind of reminds me of the old Chalice item. Yep. And it also gives you Summoner Spell Haste. So it was like from Boots of
it sounds like Enchantress.
Then we have Zoomies, 55 AD, 18 lethality.
Zoomies. I don't know why
movement speed. After being out of combat with champions for 8 seconds, you gain
a bonus lethality.
So basically out of combat, you get extra lethality.
If a champion dies, gain 150 moves.
And
dude, Talon is going to be so obnoxious. Talon and Zed.
For 3 seconds after.
That's a Talon Zed item.
So good item for assassins for sure. And if a champion dies within 3 seconds of damaging them, you gain 150 decay.
Pike obviously lives with that.
1.5 seconds. So then we go to the next item. We have Malinance. 80 AP, 600 mana, 220 ability haste. You get 20 haste for your ultimate, so it's gonna be good on all the spam ult
Swain, Brand.
champions. I assume it's gonna be good on something like Ziggs, Malzahar.
Yep, Ziggs.
Most of the mages are gonna be pretty happy with this one.
New Mal.
The magic champion with your ultimate also burns them.
Kind of boring.
It's dealing magic damage based on your AP and also reducing
it's a good item. It's
magic resist. So we can try it out on target dummy even. We casted ult. And you can see the ground is burning, so it's like a
really good on Brand, dude.
Like Morgana
I think that would be really fun on Brand.
Then we have Storm Surge. So let's
God, just more Brand burning, man. I hope Brand has a moment. Like, I love Brand.
Storm Surge, 100 AP, magic penetration, 5% movement speed. So yeah, this item basically, if you deal more than a third of champion's maximum health within 2.5 seconds, you're gonna apply Squall to them and grant movement speed for 2 seconds. So it has cooldown of 20 seconds. So it's gonna be good on stuff like that has good burst, like maybe Vigor.
Yeah.
After 2 seconds, when you get the Squall, after 2 seconds,
strike the target
dealing 300 magic damage. And if that target dies before the strike, it detonates immediately, damaging.
Could be good on like
a 30 bonus gold. So
a burst though.
You see?
Could be straight up good on Lux.
Explosion on Lux. So this is. If you can burst like this and do this damage AoE, you're gonna do a lot of damage, as you just saw. So, but the window is pretty narrow. So after you first have to time it so you get the Squall, and then you have like 2 seconds window to do it. So if you do it immediately,
I think that's almost gonna be mandatory on Lux support.
AoE, and if you don't do it immediately, it's just gonna
be 30 bonus gold.
That's how I understand it. But now we're just gonna continue with new items. This is Unending Despair. 400 health, 55 armor, 10 ability haste, and every 7 seconds while in combat, you deal 40 magic damage to nearby enemy champions.
I missed that. I missed that item.
Hold on. You see there's like 40 magic damage.
Every 7 seconds in combat, deal 40 damage healing. Honestly, could be good on Urgot. It's your, it kind of feels Juggernaut-y. The health, Oh, no. No, no. Sorry, I thought that was 80 on there. That's a tank item. That's my boy Mundo.
Damage to nearby enemy
Yo, Mundo
champions.
healing. Mundo healing. Boom. Imagine boom.
Yeah, you see there's like 50 to
I
damage.
want to see the other
every
items. It might
7
be too
seconds or
small.
so.
It might just
Then
be
this
like
is for sure a new one. Hollow Radiance. So we have 600 hollow, 40 magic resist, 100 base health regen. Taking or dealing damage causes you to begin dealing magic damage per second to nearby enemies, and it increases against minions.
More?
And it works for 3 seconds. Taking or dealing damage refreshes the duration of this effect.
I'm just such a juggernaut. My brain always goes to them first.
You deal 55 magic damage in an area around them. So we can quickly go and try to test it. You see there was like
really good
it's like a Tiamat type of AoE. So
that could
this
be
is
decent
like
on
Tiamat for a tank.
Yeah,
of,
or
I
like
really
straight up like a
personally.
Maokai. Like it can be as boring.
May struggle with
it's because you're
wave
fat.
clear, so I think this is a pretty neat item for.
Hey, do you like yordles, Dawood?
So Crypt Bloom,
big Nunu fan.
The magic penetration item, 70 ability power, 30% magic penetration, and 15 ability.
Milo looking ass.
Okay, so it sounds like a perfect mage item. Whenever you get a takedown and an enemy champion, within 3 seconds of damaging them, you create a healing nova on their location.
That's
AP
again
combined
Lux.
with something like redemption, so you can try it real quick here.
Boom.
On Lux.
Oh
and
yeah,
this is like a healing nova. That's
oh
pretty cool.
Yeah, there's
so
your AP support item.
Go for your allies.
That will be lovely.
And honestly, so far I'm impressed with the new items. This is Vol.
Notice how I asked that. Do you like those characters and they're all children, and then you said yep.
Like Cyclo Sword, 55 AD, 18 lethality, 15 ability haste. So dashes and stealth stack the energize faster. So if you have a dash, I don't really have a dash on Blitzcrank, so I cannot show you that.
Okay,
but it's good for stacking dashes. So
dash boring.
everything
Who cares?
that's really
Assassins. Oh, assassins are good. Oh, look at that. Oh, ADCs. Wow.
You're pretty happy with it. And then it also does energized effect.
ZZZ.
Magic resist item here.
Great. I love that spell icon. Looks great. Bring it into the game.
A lot of magic resist items.
Without taking damage. Gain a magic shield. 20% of What? Wait. 20% of your max. Mundo literally only builds health. Oh, give me that.
And some base health regen. And after not taking magic damage for 12 seconds, you get a magic shield for 20% of your maximum health.
I'm gonna kind of speed
so this is how it looks. So this is definitely anti-AP assassin, anti-AP champions type of item. So looking good. Then we go to Caster's Companion. 90 AP, 600 mana, 20 ability haste. You gain a shot charge every 3 seconds up to 6 maximum. So you can see it's currently stacking. Damaging abilities consume all shot charges and to deal magic damage to the target and also to the nearby target. If there aren't enough targets in range for each remaining shot, you will repeat the damage to primary target. Yeah, so let me try this item on Lux right now. You can see my stacks actually got used. So because of my ultimate, so this item is actually pretty troll with.
Yeah, they go wow, called that.
But here,
called that. I'm like, huh?
One stack. When we
grab boring.
Consuming the stack, and you can, even if you are like
too much work,
stack, you can still consume it. You see, I dealt damage and the stack from it consumed. So Herbrist, this is for like assassins. 60 AD, 18 lethality, 15 ability haste. If you kill a
Let's
champion,
get to the real items here.
This sounds interesting.
Oh, I'm an assassin. I do more assassin things. Shut up,
within the
bitch.
Last 3 seconds dies. You.
Blah, blah,
okay,
blah.
that's interesting. And yeah, this.
Let me read it. Fuck. Yeah, look. He put very intriguing. I better read it. When a champion that you have damaged within the last 3 seconds dies, gain a statue attack damage per statue attack. Champions create statues of what in the God's name hell is that?
Dies, you gain 10 plus 1 per statue attack damage for 60 seconds.
Statue
is wait, what is happening? Oh, the statue is here. Right now. Okay, that's interesting.
Fuck.
And yeah, this is basically gonna provide you extra damage. So the more you kill targets, the happier you're gonna be. So let's try it on.
What?
Let's try it on Lux.
What? That'd been funny if you missed that.
And there's my statue.
What?
In base.
Why?
Not sure if that's how it's gonna be, but the statues are currently in base.
Why?
Temporary implementation, so I guess it might be adjusted. Very interesting item. Moving on to the next one, Terminus. So this is finally some item
Attack
for like
speed on it.
AD carry, I assume, or ADs. 40 AD, 30%.
I'm sure Jax will build it somehow.
Speed, you apply 30 damage, magic damage.
You know what's really cool about this? Trundle can build every single item.
On hit. And you alternate between light and dark on his each attack. So it's like kind of like set AP. Alternating. Light attacks grant you armor and magic resist. And then dark attacks grant you armor penetration and magic penetration. So this is, I assume, some champions that can attack a lot in fights are gonna be pretty happy about it. Maybe also on the
boring, no one cares.
Ability, and you have on hit, so that's really nice. But 3k for that, so that's lit.
That item looks cool as hell.
We have experimental hexblade, 55 AD, 20% attack speed, and 300 health. You gain 30.
Surprisingly, Urgot actually doesn't like hurt building attack speed. Like it doesn't hurt him. Obviously, you think you just cycle W, but like it's not the worst. It's actually really good for taking out towers.
Haste for your ultimate, so.
Oh, gain 35%. I don't need that much.
To the AP haste item we had before. But
set
for like AD champions.
Set?
Stuff that you play in the jungle, then maybe even Kane or something along those lines.
Kane.
But interesting items. And after you cast your ultimate, you gain attack speed and bonus movement.
Oh, that's set right there, baby.
Forget what
that's
I said. It's not gonna be good on Kane when you cast your ultimate. But some other AD champions for sure. Then we continue down the road. There's Sundered Sky. I really like this icon. 55 AD, 300 health, 15 ability haste, and the first attack.
Urgot can't crit. His knees can't crit. Useless item.
Against the champion crits. So it's kind of like sort of divine, but for one attack, I assume.
It's alright. Boring.
So let's test it here. You see, crit.
Could be really good on like Trundle.
Attack is gonna be normal.
Yeah, Trundle too. Hey, yeah, both items. Both items.
Crit,
dude,
crit,
Trundle Q.
Crit. So this is
Q auto.
You can attack multiple
auto Q auto
champions with it. I wonder what the cooldown is on this. GP. It's only 6 seconds cooldown per target, so this can be pretty nice. Since this is a pretty big change, I can mention it right now. Magic damage and true damage critically strikes enemies below 35% health, dealing 20% increased damage.
And
so
true
if you're
damage.
Low on HP.
That's weird.
Yeah, this can be
really
pretty
good.
big.
Yeah, that seems
for
really
assassin,
good.
For AP assassin, maybe if you're Syndra, I think Syndra is gonna love this item.
Yeah, would she ult? Imagine her ult start critting.
That can get her below 35. Crit. So, yeah, you don't want to be low when someone has this item.
Dude,
I think Syndra.
Syndra ult.
Stuff like Viger probably too. Champion that likes to one-shot LeBlanc. LeBlanc is gonna be really happy about this item as well.
Oh,
okay, moving on. Zonya's Hourglass that has AP and armor. If you look at Zonya's, you can see it doesn't go from stopwatch anymore. If you try to find stopwatch is gone. Stopwatch has been removed from the game. So I think this is good. This is actually good news. What do we have from the new items? And I think the last new item would be Profane.
Literally, you know what makes me excited? The look. Just the look. It could literally say poo poo pee pee and I'd be like, nice. That sounds sick.
Hydra. So 60 AD, 18 lethality, and 20 ability haste. You have a third Hydra, which is pretty interesting. So
Tiamat has an active?
Just like...
I need to put my readers on.
Just like the others, it has the cleave.
Weird.
Which is, as I can see...
Wave clear?
Ooh, that could be as Ravenous Hydra, but it's just worded differently, so I'm not sure if there's any difference, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it works like this, so it's different than Hydra. Okay, that's
boom.
That's kind of cool.
Boom, that's my shotgun. I clear a wave in one hit.
Not very close, you can still proc it. That's very interesting for a Hydra.
That's really cool.
Really cool concept. And on active,
oh, I like that.
You deal a damage like this, so it's like Stride Breaker type of thing. Or
damage
increases also versus champions on low health. So
with low health,
you're gonna be able to hit champions that have low health.
Lethality doesn't scale, so it's
okay,
flat
so
armor
let's
pen
have a look at support items. When you get
lethality shouldn't scale.
Here you have like, in Ornn's case, you have the choice of your support item.
Boring, no one cares.
So this is becoming blessed to reduce incoming champion damage for 2 seconds after taking damage from a champion. When the shield breaks, you unleash a shockwave around you that slows nearby enemies.
Nice.
So you take damage, you're gonna slow them AoE. Then we have the Dream Maker. You're gonna gain a blue Dream Bubble and purple Dream Bubble every 8 seconds, healing and shielding Another ally blows both bubbles to them and empowers them for 3 seconds.
Blowing bubbles.
So they reduce incoming damage on the
Imagine.
next hit and also grant bonus magic damage on the next hit. So definitely for enchanters. Here we're dealing ability damage to a champion causes an explosion at their current location, also dealing base damage and max health magic damage. So this is definitely for mages. Then we have this item. Slowing or immobilizing an enemy champion restores health and grants you movement speed. So on tanky type of champions, this is what you want to have. Maybe something like Nautilus. This is gonna be nice. You go in, you get extra movement speed to get out, or...
Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind here. Probably gonna be shit, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Could be good on brand support. Oh, true. I mean, hey, you fucking hit a little E, hit a little Q, get a little rallies action going. Get a little rallies action going. Brand's biggest problem is that he dies. Like, people run freaking phase rush on him just so they can get going, move around.
Further go in.
Now get 5
and
gold
then we have Blood Song.
now. Nice.
After using an ability, your next
I know
attack
you're
is
attached to
enhanced
the
with
support
additional physical damage on hit. If the target is a champion, you also apply Expose Weakness, increasing the damage that they take for the next
very
second.
good
So
on
this
Pike.
is for
Very
AD
good.
champions like Senna, like Seth.
Senna.
And as you can see, I didn't even need to go to base to get that item. What's also really important is the full list of removed items.
Oh, let's read it. Okay, hold on. Ha! Nothing for my boy. Oh, no, again, it could be the next tweet, but nothing for my juggernauts up there. Okay, Shadow Queen, who cares? Everfrost, who cares? Who cares? I'm sucked. Leeching Lair, who cares? Demonic Embrace, wow. That's actually kind of big. Night Harvester, who cares? Luden's Tempest. I mean, I never liked it. Boring. Stopwatch, whatever. Dusk Blade gone. Shocking. Prowler's Claw, who gives a damn? Turbo Tank, who cares? Radiant Virtue, I never liked it. Only like 2 champions ever really built it. Even Shroud, why am I blinking? Oh, I liked Even Shroud. Gargoyle Stoneplate, it was like the last item you built. Aegis of the Elite, oh, don't like that. Wait, why am I blanking what Aegis is? Oh well. Ken Tank, Purifier, Chance, who cares? Gore Drinker gone? Oh, Bruiser right there. Oh, they just didn't highlight it. Okay. Gore Drinker, I don't care. Divine Sunderer, thank God! I hated that item. It was way too broken, did way too much, but yet you never felt like it did anything. It felt like it did nothing. Like, when you had it, felt like nothing. You look at the score, 5,000, 5,000. I'm like, okay. Silver Mare Dawn, who? Iron Spike Whip. It was annoying. It never really worked. They tried it multiple different items, multiple different times. It was all right. I never felt like, oh my god, I got hit by Iron Spike Whip. Oh, I'm going to lose. Rage Knife gone and Gale Force. Gale Force? What's Jin going to do?
For 2024.
What's Jin? Oh, there's so much playability with Gale
you can
Force.
See it on
Lucian.
screen right now. Crown is removed, Everfrost, Leeching Leer, Demonic Embrace, Night Harvester, Luden's Tempest, Stopwatch.
Oh,
Stopwatch
poor
is
Jin.
big for the game. It's absolutely massive. For Assassins, you lost Duskblade and Prowler's Claw. Tanks lost Turbo Chem Tank, Radiant Virtue, Even Shroud, Gargoyle Soulplate, Aegis of the Legion, and Lifewell Pendant. And Enchanters lost Chemtech Purifier and Chalice of Harmony.
Whatever. Wait,
Losers,
whoa. Chemtank Purifier. So no anti-heal for support anymore? They want the people to heal again?
lost Guard Drinker, Divine Thunderer, Silvermere, Dawn, and Iron Spike Whip, and AD carries.
Honestly, Bruiser's lost, dude, it is so top lane buff. Bruiser's lost absolutely nothing. Like, they lost, who gives a damn?
Lost Rage.
I mean, okay, Guard Drinker was like broken for like 10 seconds there. Do you know how little people build it now?
Knife and Gale Force.
Except
so yeah, this is
Aatrox.
pretty much it. I think I've showed you all the major changes to the items. Be sure to let me know in the comments what do you think about them.
Good base, good baseline.
They look really promising.
They do.
But we have to
looks
see
fresh,
how
looks
they
fun.
look in game. So if you want to try it yourself, be sure to go to
It looks
PvE.
cool.
It's already here, and you can try
Finally! Oh my god!
different items.
Is it
They
no more
look really
mythic? Don't you dare finally me. I wasted an hour, you wasted an hour. Okay, is there